Love at First Sight by Wisława Szymborska. They're both convinced that a sudden passion joined them. Such certainty is beautiful, but uncertainty is more beautiful still. Since they never met before, they're sure that there have been nothing between them. But what's the word from the streets? Staircases, hallways. Perhaps they passed each other by a million times. I want to ask them if they don't remember a moment face to face in some revolving door. Perhaps a sorry muttered in a crowd, a curt wrong number caught in a receiver. But I know the answer. No, they don't remember. They'll be amazed to hear that chance has been toying with them now for years, not quite ready yet to become their destiny. It pushed them close, drove them apart. It barred their path, stiff with a laugh, and then leaped aside. There were signs and signals, even if they couldn't read them yet. Perhaps 3 years ago, or just last Tuesday, a certain leaf fluttered from one shoulder to another. Something that was dropped and then picked up. Who knows? Maybe the ball that vanished in the childhood's thickets. There were doorknobs and doorbells where one had touched and covered another beforehand. Suitcases checked and standing side by side. One night, perhaps some dream, grown hazy by morning. Every beginning is only a sequel after all, and the book of events is always open halfway through. And my response to that is titled Fantasy to Reality. My life in the world of fantasy is a life of magic, witches, wizards, fairies, unicorns, and dragons. It is a place I go to escape this cruel and unloving place I call reality. It is my local comic shop. It's where my Dungeons and Dragon buddies are. We play on Saturdays. Fireball! 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 There's Jason, Maverick, Brooke, even Wizard. The level 23 Guardian of the Sage Force is there. And even though he only talks through cards, he still is a close friend to me than anyone. But as I walk through those black gates and I enter Mordor, which I call a home, I'm snapped back into reality. And the reality I face is the one where I have to look a man in the eye with the breath stains of red wine, whiskey, and gin. A man who unfortunately for me is who I call Dad. A man who my entire life will only say the words, "I'm proud of you, son," when he was either drunk or had no other kid to spit his bullcrap lie to. Because in his eyes, the only kid he was most proud of was the one he was less embarrassed talking to. Sometimes I wish my life was a fantasy, a place where the boy gets the girl, the hero always wins, and that there is magic and wonder in every kiss you land upon her lips. Sometimes life ain't always magic and rainbows, but man, I sure wish it was. Sometimes being in this reality makes me feel a loss of hope. But not everything in this reality is bad. I find in this life the precious things, the pieces of my friends that keep them together and make them whole. Things that to others may seem so simple. Things like dancing, drawing art, writing music, cracking jokes, or having a little faith. I take these things, gifts even, as a reminder, a passion, something to strive for. As a reminder that even though things may seem dark and unbearable, I find that there is always light and that there is always hope. But as I walk through those doors, decorated with the Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragon stickers, I'm I'm snapped back into my reality. And I look upon my friends. We play, we fight, we laugh. We're in our world. We're in our fantasy. Thank you.